Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all doing today, man? So, we are back with another video. Today, we are watching Bronny James' worst nightmares coming true. Now, before this video even start, bruh, I just want to say, personally, I feel like Bronny James should stay another year in college. And the reason why I say that, bruh, 5 points a game is not gonna get it done. If you can only score 5 points in college, I don't think it's going. You probably average about 1.5 point per game in the NBA. You get what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I do know about his cardiac arrest on the court, and that's another reason why I feel like he should stay another year. It's not even he pretty limited, especially playing five. I don't know if I don't know how many minutes he playing, but I know he getting 5 points a game, right? I think he should just stay another year. He probably should take this year slow, especially what happened. Him being on the what's it called? Him having cardiac arrest? Oh no. Yeah, you probably should stay another year, man. But Bronny James' worst nightmares coming true by the Flight Mic. Let's get it. Make sure to go subscribe to the Flight Mic.
I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want to see Bronny play with his dad. I really don't.
Why?
I went through something similar. Right now, his numbers don't scream pro. Him getting drafted and playing with his dad, I don't want that negativity to come his way because he doesn't deserve it.
LeBron James Jr., more commonly known as Bronny James, is one of the most famous 19-year-olds in the country. That'll happen when your dad happens to be LeBron James. Bronny James has been on his own basketball journey in the shadow of his father's success while playing at USC. LeBron has made it clear that he wants to play with his son before he retires.
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is number one on my list.
What do you need to do in your career before you can hang it up?
I need to be on the floor with my boy. I got to be on the floor with Bronny. That would be ideal for sure. Being with him, spending a full year with him in the same uniform, that would be the icing on the cake.
But things haven't necessarily.
Now, with Austin Rivers, I think that's his name. Doc Rivers' son. Do I agree with what Austin Rivers said? I think I hope that's his name. I don't agree with that. The reason why I don't agree with I do get what he's saying about how he don't want the negativity to come to Bronny James. I do understand what he's saying on that part, but I would say I partially agree with Austin Rivers, but I don't think, honestly, I don't think his situation. I don't think Bronny James' situation would be the same as Austin Rivers' situation. You get what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is because this Bron. this is Bron. He's, not even to throw shade at Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is, I won't say he's the best coach, but he's a coach, right? You get what I'm saying? Now, whereas to LeBron James is arguably the best player of all time. Now, with that being said, I feel like Bronny James will have much more guidance than someone like Austin Rivers. You know what I'm saying? Because Austin Rivers was actually a pretty cool hooper. He was decent, right? Whereas to Bronny James, he can get better just because he playing with his father. You get what I'm saying? So I partially agree with what August. I said August. Who is this? Jada Pinkett? Man, what am I talking about? Austin Rivers, right? I partially agree with what Austin Rivers is talking about, but at the same time, I feel like his situation would be just a little different. Just the fact that Bronny James' dad is not Doc Rivers, his father is LeBron James. Now, like I said, I do agree with the part where he don't want the negativity to come to Bronny James, but I don't agree all the way with Austin Rivers.
Necessarily gone according
I just feel like
to plan. Serious
won't
medical
like
issues
that.
and a slow start to
my
Bronny's
opinion.
collegiate career have put the timing of that potential union on hold. Some draft pundits don't foresee Bronny even getting picked this year if he were to enter his name into the 2024 draft. So what does his path to the NBA look like if it becomes clear that nobody will draft him in 2024? And how could it affect his dad's situation with the Lakers? Before we get to the content, make sure you check you're subscribed. Now that we get all of that out of the way, cue the intro.
Shout out to the Flight Mic. We about to watch some Cause you know the B5, cause you know I want the flight mic, man, I'm trying to learn some. I don't know. Pull up in the foreign, I'ma go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Being the son of a basketball legend set high expectations for Bronny James on the basketball court. Playing his high school ball at Sierra Canyon School in Los Angeles, Bronny attempted to forge his own path separate from his father. It helped playing alongside other high schoolers who were trying to do the same. Bronny played alongside Zaire Wade, son of his dad's former teammate and close friend Dwayne Wade, as well as Scottie Pippen's son Justin Pippen, amongst others. The school has produced multiple NBA draft picks in recent years, such as Marvin Bagley III, Zaire Williams, and Kenyon Martin Jr. Top high school recruits come every year to play at Sierra Canyon, with 4- and 5-star recruits transferring in and out every year. As a result, playing time is highly sought after, something that limited Bronny's playing time early in his high school career. Still, he showed flashes of his potential early on. In a game during his freshman season against his dad's alma mater, St. Vincent St. Mary's in Akron, Ohio, Bronny had a clutch steal and go-ahead layup in the final minute to secure a win. Playing in front of his dad, 15-year-old Bronny had a career-high 15 points and received the game's MVP, but he would hit some bumps soon after. During February of his sophomore year, he had to undergo surgery after tearing his meniscus. Sierra Canyon hadn't played in any official...
He tore his meniscus at 15 years old? Damn. Question. Whatever Bron is on, like, I know he not, well, I'm not sure, but I don't think he's on something like steroids or anything like that. But I know he take care of his body. I wonder, is Bronny James doing the same thing? If not, why not? Why not utilize that? He probably is, though. Like, bruh, tearing your meniscus at 15 years old? Oh,
games at that point because of the COVID-19 restrictions, so the surgery effectively ended his season prematurely. Bronny got back on the court more consistently as a junior, playing in 29 games and averaging just under 9 points and 2 steals per game. With top players transferring out of the program after the season, the runway was cleared for a big senior season from Bronny. Bronny showed his improving game over the course of the season and had some big performances in high-stakes games. Most notably, he scored a team-high 21 points in a playoff win, drawing praise from his father. Bronny ultimately didn't win a state championship like his dad did multiple times, but he did improve his numbers across the board, averaging over 14.
See, I'm not even throwing shade at the flight mic, right? But statements like that is why Austin Rivers was saying that. Like the flight mic saying, "Oh, he didn't win like his dad won multiple times." Bruh. Okay, it's Bron's son. It's Bronny James. But let's not compare him to his dad. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get like the same how Wembanyama is compared to LeBron James as a top prospect of all time. And you know how much hype Wembanyama is facing right now. He has so much hype around his name, and he living up to the hype, don't get me wrong, but some people can't handle that. Am I saying Bronny can't handle that? Hell no. I don't know him. I don't know Bronny, right? But that's, bro, I'm telling you, bro, let's not compare him to his dad right now. Let him score, let him cook, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he averaged 5 points a game in college, so you gotta work on this. Simple. Let's not compare him to LeBron James, who is the greatest basketball player of all time, bro. Let's not do that right now.
Points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, and nearly 2 steals per game. He was named a McDonald's All-American and showed out during the McDonald's All-American game with 15 points on 5 3-pointers, along with 4 assists and 2 steals in less than 20 games. His jumper was even hyped as better than his dad's after the big shooting night. As a result, his recruiting profile also improved throughout the year, steadily climbing the ranks as a top-flight combo guard. There wasn't a consensus on where to rank him in the 2023 class, but he rocketed rocketed up the ranks and received a 5-star rating from On3 and cracked the national top 10. Other rankings listed him in the top 30 or top 20 while giving him 4 stars. Scouting reports described Bronny as a combo guard with a well-rounded skill set who can impact the game without the ball. He's a willing passer but still has a ways to—
Alright, this is the last time I paused the video, by the way. Somebody I do wonder like how they will come out is Bryce James. I'm wondering how Bryce James will come out. Cause he seemed cool, but I've been looking at stats, bro. He been getting like 6 points and stuff. But like the way he scored, like it seemed like he could average 35 points a game in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wonder how Bryce James will end up.
To go as a playmaker in the half court, and as such he's better suited off of the ball. He can be explosive in transition, and his shooting, the best part of his game, is helped by sharp. The next closest being Arch Manning at 3.7 million. Finally, in an early May Instagram post, Bronny announced his commitment to USC, staying close to his dad in Los Angeles. After a playoff win over the Warriors the next day, LeBron congratulated his son on achieving a major family milestone.
One of the best days of my life. First of all, congratulations to Bronny on his decision he made. You know, I'm super proud of him. Our family is proud of him. For me personally, it's even more special to me because it's the first time someone out of my family to go to college. Obviously, I didn't go to college either.
It was a happy moment for the James family, but in the next couple of months, they had to endure a major scare that could ultimately hinder the chances of a potential father-son NBA team-up. And this scare is the worst nightmare for any parent that has a child. Late last summer, news broke out that Bronny was rushed to the hospital after suffering cardiac arrest during a workout at USC. The family said he was in stable condition and had since been released from the ICU. The likely cause of his cardiac arrest was a congenital heart defect, which was identified after further medical examination. Still, Bronny was expected to be back on the court in the near future. During Lakers Media Day, LeBron revealed—
like, what heart defect though? Like, maybe I'm not understanding, but bro, Bronny is like my age. You get what I'm saying? Like, cardiac arrest at my age. Like I was saying, like Mike said, it said that they said it was something like a heart defect or something like that. But dog, that is crazy.
That Bronny had surgery and was doing extremely well while expecting him to join his team this season. Finally, in late November, Bronny was cleared to play. He slowly ramped up his basketball activity in practice before making his collegiate debut in mid-December after missing USC's first 8 games. Bronny came off of the bench that night playing under a minutes restriction, but he still gave the crowd a couple of big moments during his debut against Long Beach State. He had a chase down block eerily reminiscent of his dad and a 3-pointer in transition for his first career points. USC lost that night in overtime, but Bronny had a lot to celebrate after taking the court less than 5 months after suffering cardiac arrest. He didn't take any questions, but after the game, Bronny thanked the people who helped him get back on the court.
I just want to say I'm thankful for everything. Mayo Clinic, everything they helped me with, my parents, siblings for supporting me through this hard time in my life. Yeah, I just want to give appreciation to everyone that's helped me through this. And yeah, also my coach, my teammates, all my other coaches, they've been with me since the start. And yeah, I just want to say I'm thankful for them.
During his first month on—
You're welcome, man. You know, I'll be trying to tell him when I coached you back in 2011, man. I'll be trying to say, all right, let me stop playing.
On the court with USC, Bronny stayed on a minutes restriction, never playing more than 20 minutes in a game. He scored a career-high 15 points in a game at Oregon State, and followed that up with a 10-point game.
Here's the thing. Just don't put it in the video then, bro. If you're just going to blur the whole thing, bro. I'm trying to see him hoop.
And a win over Cal. He eventually played past the 20-minute threshold, and after a slew of injuries hit the Trojans, even got his first career start in mid-January against Colorado. But that night showed a glimpse of how far he still needed to develop. Bronny would finish scoreless, going 0 for 7 as part of a rough 3-game stretch, during which he shot a combined 0 for 14 from the floor. Around this time, ESPN released their latest 2024 NBA mock draft. Bronny was noticeably left undrafted, explained by his inconsistent scoring performance, a lack of aggressiveness on offense, and to grow as a ball handler, his excellent one-on-one defense, spot-up shooting, and ability to finish in transition make Bronny an intriguing prospect. Many NBA fans typically meme Bronny for being the ideal LeBron James teammate, a player that is a great spot-up shooter and defender, but not necessarily the greatest ball handler. However, Bronny has to improve his offensive game more to become a true combo guard instead of an undersized 3-and-D wing like he currently appears.
Especially him being like 6'3", definitely gonna be playing point guard. I understand that, yeah. He just needs to work. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. I feel like he just stay another year. That's just my opinion. I'm not a pro. You know, are you a pro? No, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think we should call him a bust. His first year. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, bro, it's his first year of college. He just came back off of a heart defect. He just came back from cardiac arrest. Give it some time. Let's not call him a bust right now. How was he a bust? He ain't even get drafted yet. Like, that's confusing to me, bro.
The mock draft concluded by saying it's not clear what his outlook will be if he doesn't break out in the coming months. Shortly after the mock draft's release, Bronny had his third career double-digit scoring night with 11 points and a team-high 6 assists in a loss against 12th-ranked Arizona. That night, Kevin Durant came to watch Bronny sitting courtside, while his dad caught a glimpse of the game during a post-game interview after the Lakers beat the Mavericks. A day later, Shams Charania reported that despite being left out of the prominent mock draft, Bronny was still firmly on NBA draft radars.
Bronny played well last night from an offensive perspective. I think people around the league, when I talk to NBA people, they know defensively he's a lot more further along than offensively. So I'm sure LeBron James wanted to get back into the locker room. The second half of the USC game against Arizona was still on, but he had an offensive outburst last night, and Kevin Durant was in the stands. And when I talk to people around the league, he's on the draft boards of multiple teams.
Now, sometimes insiders will get paid in order to boost the value of a particular prospect, so that could definitely be what's happening here. But even if that isn't the case, and Shams is being genuine, Bronny's inconsistencies still remain. 2 games later, he came back off of the bench and had just 2 points in limited action during a loss to rival UCLA. He rebounded with a team-high 7 assists against Oregon, and another team-high with 6 assists in a start against Oregon State, but he's remained an inconsistent scorer, averaging less than 6 points per game while shooting less than 40% from the floor and less than 30% from 3. All the while, USC is having a rough season, living in the basement of the Pac-12 for most of the season. Health issues haven't helped, including Bronny's early season absence, injuries to seniors Boogie Ellis and Joshua Morgan, as well as projected lottery pick Isaiah Collier's hand injury. In addition to the lifting of his minutes restriction, Bronny's playing time and appearances in the starting lineup have increased because of those absences. Even with opportunities to thrive in big chunks of playing time, Bronny has struggled to break out, which, as the ESPN mock draft alluded to, clouds his immediate NBA future. Furthermore, it could change how his father handles his upcoming decision with the Lakers, which could lead to a move that will reverberate throughout the entire NBA landscape. And that's before we even discuss LeBron James's effect on this entire situation. You see, back during the 2022 All-Star break, LeBron James said that his final season in the NBA will be alongside his son as his teammate. He said he'd do whatever it takes to go where his son is for 1 year, with money no longer being a concern for him. In an early 2023 interview with ESPN, LeBron James adjusted that stance slightly by adding that he'd love to play with Bronny either in the same uniform or the same game against him. When LeBron openly contemplated retirement after the 2022 to 2023 season, he said just because playing in the NBA with his son was his goal didn't mean it was also Bronny's goal as well, and that he was okay with that being the case. He's been prominently present at multiple USC games since Bronny's debut and has been vocally supportive of his son's college career. During an especially rough stretch for the Lakers this January, LeBron even said that Bronny could play for the Lakers right now during their post-in-season tournament struggles. But with Bronny's inconsistencies still persistent entering USC's final month of the regular season, there's no guarantee he'll even make it to the NBA next season. Of course, with the rise of two-way contracts, he could still make it to the league if he goes undrafted, drafted, which would allow him to sign with his dad and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, teams could still draft Bronny if he declares for the draft, and those teams could look past his slow start just merely as a symptom of his health recovery. They could talk themselves into their belief in their ability to help him develop further and reach his offensive ceiling while boasting a strong defensive skill set. But Bronny hasn't looked like a one-and-done prospect. It's hard to imagine a draft prospect with Bronny's strengths and weaknesses getting drafted if he wasn't the son of LeBron James. From a pure basketball perspective, Bronny looks like he needs more experience, which could lead him to return to USC, where he can significantly boost his draft stock on a better, healthier team.
Exactly.
Plus, he's still worth millions.
Back it up.
Significant.
Bronny will be in the NBA, but rushing into the league could stunt his development and actually hurt his long-term potential, while a return to college could make him a more polished all-around prospect. That's exactly what I was saying. Let's not call him a bust, bruh. Let's not call him trash right now. Like I said, he coming off cardiac arrest is something not even to put him on a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for a fact, I know from experience, I don't like when people put me on crutches. I'm still as good as a whole nother person. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Bronny, I'm not even saying that to like put him on a crutch. You get what I'm saying? But it's just a fact. Like he just now coming off of an injury, of a life-threatening injury, cardiac arrest, bruh. Cardiac arrest. He just coming off an injury, averaging 6 points. His shooting a little messed up. If he work on his shooting, on his scoring, bro, let's say he go from 30% and 25% from the three. I think that's what he shoot right now. If he get up there to like 50% from the field goal and 30, 31, 32%, that's not even that good from the three. But let's say he get up there, he averaging at least 14 points a game. You get what I'm saying? Just like that. If he can work on his shooting, on his scoring, oh yeah, bro. What are y'all talking about, bro? Come on, man. Lock in, bro. Don't be calling him no bust right now, bro. It's way too early to be calling him that, bro. For real.
Significantly boost his draft stock on a better, healthier team. Plus, he's still worth millions of dollars from his NIL deals while in college. But that would mean LeBron James would need to wait another season to play with his son, during which he would officially turn 40. After this season, LeBron James has a player option on his contract worth over $51 million, an option he has refused to talk about in light of his cryptic hourglass post. Interestingly, LeBron doesn't have to make a decision on that option until June 29th, 2 days after the NBA draft. LeBron and the world will know by then if A, Bronny decided to declare for the draft, B, if he got drafted, and C, where he got drafted. If Bronny goes back to USC, it may make the most sense for LeBron to opt back in with the Lakers. But if Bronny decides to go one and done into the NBA, LeBron will have the leverage and ability to go to a team that drafts or signs his son by immediately becoming a free agent. NBA franchises are well aware that their team will be an incredibly attractive destination for LeBron.
And I really hope Bronny don't declare for the draft this year. The reason why I say that is it's not even just because he's ready. It's not even just because he's not ready. But let's say they already know that Bron want to play with his son, right? And let's say the Warriors pick up Bronny James. Let's say the Warriors pick up Bronny James. They draft Bronny James. Now Bron about to be going over to the Warriors. They're going to win 85 championships before. They're going to win 96 championships by the time LeBron retire in 2 years. I don't even know how that's possible. You get what I'm saying? Like, I hope it don't come to that. I hope they don't just pick up Bronny so they can get Bron so they can win a championship. You get what I'm saying? I hope it don't happen like that. In my opinion, my opinion is not valid at all because it's Bronny life, you know what I'm saying? But I think Bronny should just stay another year. Should just stay another year right now, bro. For real.
If they were to acquire his son, his open desire to play on the same team as Bronny,
They gonna go to the Milwaukee Bucks. They gonna win 285 championships, bro.
he makes his son a more coveted prospect, even though it has little to do with his ability as a player. This partly explains recent comments made by Austin.
Rent free. They gonna get Bron on a 1 year $2 million deal. Playing 20 minutes a game, winning championships with the Bucks.
Rivers, who has the unique perspective of getting coached by his dad when they were both with the Clippers.
I mean, I hope it doesn't happen.
What do you mean?
I don't want to see Bronny play with his dad. I really don't.
Why?
I went through something similar. I was already in the NBA when I went to go play for him. What happens is a lot of people start to discredit. This kid has been in the limelight since he was born. He's handled it so well. He's played well at Sierra Canyon amongst talent and was able to get himself to a school like USC. Right now, his numbers don't scream pro. If he gets picked, it'd be great to get picked up by a contending team that could help him, put him in a situation, because he does have talent. He does have basketball IQ. He has potential. Him going and play with his dad, at this point in his career, just because Bronny's success isn't at a top-tier level, him getting drafted and playing with his dad, I don't want that negativity to come his way because he doesn't deserve it.
Bronny will probably be playing in the shadow of his father's legacy for the rest.
I don't think, like I was saying earlier, maybe it could have been worded different. Like, don't just say you don't want him play with his dad. You get what I'm saying? Well, maybe that's what he means. Maybe it shouldn't be worded different. Maybe that's exactly what he means. But he's saying he don't want him play with his dad because he don't want the negativity to get to him. When in reality, that negativity is going to come to him regardless with him being in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, him playing with Bron, bruh. You know, I'm 50%. Some side is on Austin Rivers and the other side is I'm not on Austin Rivers' side. It's 50-50.
Rest of his basketball career. His college career so far has shown him to be a talented but inconsistent player who has no guarantee of making it to the NBA next season. The rest of his freshman season will determine whether he joins his father in the NBA later this year or the next, which in turn could likely shape one of the greatest careers in sports history. Let me know in the comment section down below. What should Bronny James decide? Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead and say that year. Yeah, go ahead say that extra year. But yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is kind of a lengthy video, bro. 27 minutes is rambunctious. But I'm gone, y'all. Hey, what do y'all think in the comments? Let me know. Do y'all think he should declare for the draft right now? But remember, if he declare for that draft, bro, and let's say he get drafted by the Golden State Warriors, and Bron goes to the Warriors with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? Let's say he go there. What do y'all think is going to happen? I love y'all, bro, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, bro.